Good everyone. We are the network security team, and today we're bringing you the 2026 latest selection guide for Telegram proxies. This guide is a systematic evaluation result from our proxy performance research. We'll help you figure out when you need to use a Telegram proxy and how to choose between dedicated and general proxies based on global usage status, all to ensure you have a secure connection when using Telegram. Let's take a look at what we'll cover today. First, we'll walk you through 4 specific scenarios where using a Telegram proxy is highly recommended. Next, we'll make a multi-dimensional comparison between dedicated and general proxies, with a focus on their Anti-DPI performance. Then, we'll share targeted proxy selection strategies that match exactly with those for usage scenarios. After that, we'll go over key tips to avoid common pitfalls, like how to pick the right MTProto key and the risks of free proxies. Finally, we'll wrap up with comprehensive final recommendations to help you get the optimal Telegram usage experience. Feel free to scroll through the content as we go. Let's start with the first scenario where you need a Telegram proxy, dealing with regional access restrictions. In some restricted regions, direct connections to Telegram servers are blocked, which leads to persistent login failures. You might also face frequent message sending errors or delays because of network interception. Plus, media files and large documents load extremely slowly due to severe throttling. The core need here is to bypass Deep Packet Inspection, or DPI systems, so you can access Telegram normally. Using a proxy is the key to overcoming these official restrictions. Now let's move to the second usage scenario, cross-regional speed optimization. This applies to users in regions without Telegram restrictions, like Europe, America, and Southeast Asia, who are far away from Telegram's server locations. Your core demand here is to reduce connection latency, improve transmission speed, and make cross-regional communication for work and daily use smoother. If you are dealing with high connection latency from the long physical distance to servers, proxies offer optimized routing that can significantly cut down latency and ensure real-time communication. No more staring at loading circles when opening chats. Either high-bandwidth proxy nodes let you access messages and media content instantly across regions. And for slow large file transfers, proxies can speed up uploads and downloads, meeting the fluency needs of high-frequency work collaboration. Our third usage scenario is public network privacy protection. Open networks like those in cafes and internet cafes are prime targets for data interception and privacy breaches. If you use Telegram on these open networks, you're at risk of chat record leakage and real IP tracking. That's where a proxy becomes essential. It ensures your information security and hides your digital footprint. Proxies can hide your real IP address, preventing malicious actors on open networks from tracking your actual location and identity. They also encrypt your transmission data, so chat records and personal information can't be intercepted or stolen. Most importantly, they help you avoid privacy leakage by bypassing network monitoring, keeping your communication private in untrusted environments. The fourth scenario is multi-account and high-frequency usage. Let's start with multi-account management. Maybe you need to log into multiple Telegram accounts at the same time, like one for work and one for personal use, and you're worried that single IP restrictions might get your accounts banned. Your core demand here is to avoid multi-account association and IP restrictions, so you can use multiple devices and accounts for collaboration. Deploying a dedicated or exclusive proxy creates an isolated network environment, which fundamentally solves the risk of multi-account association and IP blocking while keeping connections fast. Now for high-frequency usage, if you frequently use high-consumption features like super large groups, large file transfers, or send messages very often, you need stable connections to avoid instability or speed drops during heavy data transmission. Proxies can help you meet that core demand too. Now let's dive into the core differences between dedicated and general proxies with a multi-dimensional comparison. First, the dedicated proxy, also known as MTProto. It's exclusive to Telegram. You can't use it for other applications like browsers or games. Its core advantages include strong anti-DPI capability with fake tells mode, and it's natively supported by Telegram for one-click configuration. The usage cost is relatively low. There are many free shared nodes, and you don't need extra encrypted tunnel configuration. It's extremely convenient to use. You just use a proxy link plus a key for one-click setup, no extra software required. For privacy security, it has built-in encryption that's bound to Telegram's official public key, so no extra configuration is needed. Now let's compare it to the general proxy, SOCKS5. It's for general scenarios and works with multiple applications including Telegram and browsers. Its core advantages are strong universality, excellent performance for long connections and large files, and support for multi-accounts. The usage cost is relatively high, though there are few free nodes, and exclusive nodes cost more than proto proxies. It's relatively convenient to use, but you have to manually enter the server and port, and some scenarios require an extra tunnel. Unlike MTProto, it has no built-in encryption, so you need an outer tells or tunnel for end-to-end encryption. Let's look at our Anti-DPI performance test data to further compare these two proxy types. From Proto Proxy, over a 30-day test period, 8 out of 9 test nodes maintain stable connections without being blocked in restricted regions. For SOCKS5 proxy, within 2 to 8 hours, 6 out of 9 test nodes were quickly blocked by Deep Packet Inspection, or DPI. Our conclusion comes from 2026 professional test data from data research tools. MTProto proxies have far better anti-censorship capability than SOCKS5 proxies. You can also see a live dashboard here with network stability metrics, giving a visual comparison of how long each proxy can stay connected under DPI interference. Now let's share targeted proxy selection strategies that correspond to the 4 usage scenarios we talked about earlier. First, for restricted regions, we recommend prioritizing proto proxy in fake tells mode. It camouflages proxy traffic as ordinary HTTPS access, which effectively bypasses DPI systems in strictly controlled network environments. Second, for speed optimization, go for a high-bandwidth SOCKS5 proxy. Using nearby high-bandwidth nodes can significantly reduce connection latency, improve transmission speed, and optimize your cross-regional usage experience. Third, for public network privacy, choose an encrypted log-free SOCKS5 proxy. Look for services that support end-to-end encryption and have strict no-log policies. This prevents privacy leakage, IP tracking, and network monitoring. Fourth, for multi-account usage, prioritize exclusive proxies. You can choose either exclusive general SOCKS5 or dedicated MTProto proxies to avoid multi-account association, prevent IP restrictions, and ensure stable connections. Now let's go over key usage pitfall avoidance tips, starting with MTProto key selection and the risks of free proxies. First, MTProto key selection logic. There are e-keys, also called fake tells keys. These are ideal for regions with strict network control, as they disguise proxy traffic as ordinary HTTPS access, offering the most powerful way to bypass DPI systems. Then there are DD keys, which are suitable for regions with loose network detection. They're simple to configure and perform basic random obfuscation on traffic to meet basic usage needs. Now, Let's talk about 4 potential risks of free proxies. First, advertising interference. Server owners may display sponsored ads in Telegram public channels you access through the proxy, disrupting your user experience and cluttering the interface. Second, metadata leakage. There's a risk of exposing your real IP address, connection time, and traffic usage, which could be used for marketing or illegal tracking. Third, unstable connection. Free servers often get overloaded during peak hours, leading to sharp speed drops, severe message delays, and frequent media loading failures. Fourth, sudden shutdown. Servers can be shut down without warning by the owner. If you're using it for work, this sudden failure can severely interrupt your business progress. Continuing with key usage pitfall avoidance tips, let's look at paid proxy selection criteria. First, prioritize providers that offer 7x24 professional support. You want a service that can respond around the clock and quickly solve issues like connection interruptions and node failures. A dedicated operation and maintenance team ensures your business stays uninterrupted. Second, strict privacy protection is a must. Choose service providers that follow the no user log principle and release servers after usage. This avoids privacy leakage and the risk of IP association, with zero user log recording and server release after use to prevent metadata and IP leakage. Now let's wrap up with our final selection recommendations. First, make a smart selection. Pick the most suitable Telegram proxy solution based on your actual location, usage demands, security priorities, and budget. Second, focus on risk avoidance. Prioritize formal paid services to effectively avoid potential risks like connection interruptions, privacy leakage, and account bans. By following these tips, you can achieve a stable, smooth, and highly secure Telegram usage experience across all your devices and network environments. Thank you all! We hope this guide helps you find the perfect Telegram proxy solution that fully meets your personal needs. Our topic today has been Telegram proxies, with the goal of helping you get a secure and fast connection. Feel free to ask any questions you have. And remember, always stay secure and protect your privacy.